do this. Take me up.
You know the question comes first. Now sit.
Oh, man.
Hello. It seems you've survived, just as I predicted. But this level won't be overcome just through experience. You'll need luck as well. I see something special in you. Like the man who climbed this entire tower long ago.
So somebody got out of here before. I'm gonna do even better than he did. There's more than one person depending on me now.
This is the 13th question. Is there more to a man-woman relationship than physical differences?
Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and welcome back to Catherine. So, is there more to a relationship than physical attraction? Let me know down in the comments below. I would have to say that yes, but that would the way I'm seeing it is through my eyes. I don't know if it means for any relationship. For every relationship, I mean, there should be, but I feel like I don't know. It's a difficult question. Like pretty much all of them are in this goddamn game, but I'm gonna go to there's more to it than that. Just because I feel like not just because that's the moral answer.
All right, let's get going. You've come more than halfway up this level. After 2 more trials, it will end. You will then be at the cathedral.
It doesn't matter where I am anymore. I'm gonna keep climbing until I've reached the goal. I'm gonna take care of everything tomorrow. After that, I'll finally be able to tell her how I feel. I'm gonna finish climbing this thing tomorrow and move on with my life.
Not just because, it was the moral answer, but I feel like most of the time that's usually what it comes down to when it comes to an actual relationship, not just, people dating or meeting or anything like that. So, let's see what everyone else had to say. Let's see. Pretty even, more or less, between men and women, but quite a lot of people say is that people are just animals. So that's interesting to say it, but the vast majority say that there's more to it than that, which I guess is some hope in humanity, right? I think this is the second to last floor of the spiral corridor.
This is the final challenge, a 10-story wall. Use your mind to create a path to the entrance for the next area.
Right, I think it's the final challenge, and then it comes to boss, is what he meant to say.
Commencing area 4. Are you ready?
So this is probably the hardest fucking level. No matter how many times I play this game, I can never figure this part out. But it's just, this is all there is to the puzzle. It's just all the way up. I just gotta find a way to climb this. Alright. Let's see if I can figure this out. If not, I can at least blunder with my story. So, previously I had broken up with my first actual ever girlfriend, who I had named Princess Zelda for the sake of this story. That being said, I was kind of heartbroken after that. I mean, I was and I kind of wasn't, because I had the support of my friends, which was, nice to have. But at the same time, I was obviously still, heartbroken about it, because I was like, well, shit, that fucking sucks. Didn't really want to lose anyone like that, but I eventually got over it. And the main reasons I got over it was because, it was senior year, so there was a whole mess of stuff going on at the time that I really didn't have time to kind of be all sappy and mopey. So I eventually got over it, and one of the main reasons why I got over it was because there was this girl. We're gonna go ahead and call her Princess Lucina, and she was a lot younger than me. Well, not a lot younger than me, but I was graduating. She was just a sophomore, so I was like 2 years older than her, which wasn't, crazy old, but I was obviously a lot older. Just in fact, I'm graduating college. Or, whoa, wow. I'm graduating high school is what I meant to say. But yeah, we started talking, or rather, we were talking a tiny bit beforehand, before everything sort of went down. But after she found out sort of that I was, single, she officially started kicking it to me, and I was all into it. I was like, hell yeah. And what it came down to was, well, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. We started talking, but at the same time, there was also this other girl who we're gonna go ahead and call. Let me look up on my list. Princess Sakuya. Princess Sakuya. I was kind of torn between the two of them, and they were it kind of directly relates to the question today, so I'm actually really fortunate that that question came up just now. Because I was more interested in Sakuya because of her personality, because we had a lot in common. Pretty much, mostly our interests were very similar, which was, video games, and we both played tennis, and a bunch of other little things, which was nice. Meanwhile, for Lucina, I was mainly interested in her physical appearance. I didn't have anything against sort of her personality or like anything like that. It wasn't like she was, dull or like anything of the sort. It's just we had obviously more in common, me and Sakuya, than me and Lucina. So I had to make the choice which of the two I wanted. And it was a very critical point in my life where I decided to make that choice, because that ended up affecting a lot of things in my life later on, what choice I made. And it's kind of one of those things, like if I went back, I wish I could like make the opposite choice just to see how things would have ended up. But I ended up going with the physical appearance just because I was like, fuck it. I was like, I don't give a shit. It's not that serious. And I figured that Sakuya wasn't really that interested in me. But I slowly, while I was making the decision, I turned out she was really interested in me. And at that point, I was like, well, shit. So I ended up going out with Lucina for a very short time. And it, it was interesting. Because I had come from, getting my first kiss being a complete scrub, to being with Zelda being mildly scrubbish, but kind of, getting the hang of things. To this point, since I was a lot older, I was seen as sort of like, oh, I know what I'm doing, and I've seen things, I've done things, girl, ha ha ha. I was kind of in that kind of a position. Which obviously wasn't the case, because I still was a complete scrub up until that point. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is impossible. So that was really interesting. But we ended up breaking up. I specifically broke up with her for really stupid reasons. Well, not stupid reasons. They made sense. They made perfect sense. But later on, the way things actually developed, it was really stupid. Because the problem was, since she was really young, she didn't have a cell phone, so we had no way to really communicate without me having to call her on the phone, her house phone, which I know is like a crazy thing to think of nowadays. That I was like, oh god. So me and my social phobias, that was like immediately a red flag where I was like, oh shit, gotta do that. So yeah. But that being said, on top of that, we could only hang out for like a certain period of time because like her parents wanted her home. That really sucked. And I was like, well, this is gonna fucking make things impossible, because I was at that point going to college, or going to go to college, and my mom was just opening up a new salon, because we had just moved, and she was opening up a salon. So I was gonna start working there. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a job, I'm gonna be going to school, I can't be having a girlfriend who I can only see for like a certain period of time, and I can only talk to on the phone, on her house phone. So I was kind of like, nah, this ain't working out. I don't know what I actually told her, but we ended up breaking up, which was horrible because like her, I think, uncle or something had just passed away, and I had done it through not Facebook, through MySpace, and what was the other thing? We hadn't seen each other for a bunch of time, so my justification was I didn't want to just see her and then break up with her, because I felt like that was kind of messed up, which is why I did it over MySpace. That, and I'm a pussy, but that's not the point. And then after that, everything went the exact opposite, because I ended up not going to college because I didn't sort of have financial aid in time, and I couldn't actually start college that semester, and the job didn't start until December. So throwing more shit in my face, I wasn't even working, so I wasn't doing anything but being at home all that time. And then to top it all off, she eventually got a cell phone, like, pretty much immediately after that. And she was, you know, given a lot more freedom. Like, the fact that things just happened like that are just mind-blowing to this day, that it just blew up in my face like that. Like, I will never understand how it is that things can just go one way and then go the exact opposite immediately afterwards like that. Like, it was just crazy. But, yeah, that's that. Oh, that was really interesting story. I think I'm supposed to just get rid of all of these. Oh, I think it's the point. Yeah, there we go. And then I have some sort of a platform. Fucked up already. Because I think what I need to do is either I think I need to do this way and pull this out. Pull that way. But yeah, I always wonder how my life would have been if I ended up choosing Sakuya instead. But I mean, there's no actual way for me to know that, obviously, because I can't go back in time. Don't want to do that. Shit. I don't want that to fall, I don't think. Because those are one of those blocks where if I fall on them, they crack immediately. So I'm trying to find a way to make the most use of that, but I don't know what that is. Maybe if I push this out of the way and push this forward, push that out of the way. Fucking, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I need to find a way to bridge this gap here. I cannot. One of the main things, excuse me, that I can't do is this. Oh, well, I can do that. But I can't make the block fall down any more than it already is. Because if that happens, then I lose. I'm squished. If the block falls down, if that last column falls down, I immediately lose because there's no way for me to get up to the top. Let's try that again. This is going to take me a lot of tries. I'm going to try this one more time, end up dying, and then I'm just going to end up cutting to when I actually figure it out. So we did it that way, let's do it this way, see if I get a different result. So we're going to push everything out of the way, because I know that much needs to happen. Whoopsie daisy. Because I need to sort of make a platform. Whoops. Alright, so that wasn't it. Let's just go ahead and die. So we can just save them time. Oh boy. But yeah, so we're up to 2 relationships. 2 of which did not end so great, or were so great. Pretty much at all when you think about it. Because, I mean, the one with Zelda wasn't really that bad. Obviously things ended badly, and the way things got to that point were pretty bad, just because we kind of prematurely don't want to do that. Oh shit. So I need to not push that one yet. Okay. But yeah, the way things ended were premature. Actually, I think the thing is that I'm not supposed to do anything with that one. Maybe, I think what it is, alright, I think I need to do this, because there's only like a very specific set of things that I can do. But yeah, things ended up prematurely, just because we were sort of premature, which was our downfall. Which, I mean, it's really not that big of a deal when you think about it, because it was fucking high school. It wasn't our first relationships. It was mine, actually. But, you know, it wasn't hers. So... Shit. Fuck. Alright, maybe... Okay, I think I got it this time. Let me try this one more time. But yeah. And after that I went out with, what did I call her? Lucina. And that was interesting. It's a lot of those regrets that I have. Well, not specifically regrets. One of those things where I wish I could kind of like see how things would have ended up. But obviously I can't do any of that right now. I can't go back in time. But it's just like a lot of interesting choices that I made in my life, where I'm kind of like, oh man, if I had only done this thing differently, boy, things would have been different. But it's whatever. That's kind of how life works. Let's see. So if I put that way, that falls down. And then that's because what I'm trying to do is figure out a way to get that stuff out of there. Because, you know, we have this thing here. What the hell is that? Is that my shadow? That looked really freaky. That's great and all. If I do that, but what I need to do is figure out what to do with this block here. 'Cause this block is the key to me figuring out where I'm going. I don't think placing it there is really gonna work. Because I can place it here, right? And I can go up here, and I can fall down, and I can do nothing. I mean, what I can do is I can... Let me try that again. I can push... Damn it! These reverse controls are so annoying. Yeah, I can push that one that way. And I can push this here. But I don't know what that does. I mean, I can push that one out of the way as well, and come here. And then that's gone. And then now I'm screwed. So that's sort of where it is. Don't know if I want to do that. Alright, so I can... Can't really do anything about this. Can do this. That doesn't give me anything really. I can make this come down. Step on that. That doesn't give me anything. That doesn't give me anything. This is hard.
May you rest in peace.
Jesus, that was really hard. Oh man. Stay fresh.
You've made it this far. I think I've misjudged you.
Damn it! How dare she go to some young bastard? Just watch. I'll get her back. She will be mine.
Are you the only one here? Where are the others? They're not all dead, are they?
Shut up! Don't talk to me.
Sorry. Everyone, I hope you're all right.